Hello everyone, this is Pam here. Thank you for coming and visiting with me today. Today is Easter Day, April the 17th, Sunday. It's Easter, and I just want to tell everybody Happy Easter, and I hope y'all have a great day. Today is also Scrappy Sunday. I haven't picked up my knitting for Scrappy Sunday yet, but I will. I just wanted to come on here and talk about some of my knitting WIPs that I have on the needles, because I want to call this video Whip It Down or Frog It, because I need to whip down my knitting projects to get it under control, because a lot of it's been on my needles for a couple of years and I really want to see progress and get them done. Because of that, I'll go ahead and make a video, because I need my cables for my Chagu's red lace cables. I need to get them and put them back in my set so I can start other projects. And I can't start my Stephen West shawl until I get some of my cables, one of my cables off the needle. And I'll go through that, because that's, I think, one of the projects that I may rip out, because it's just not calling me anymore, but I'll get into that. So I put all my knitting into a tote box and I pulled it out for today, and I've showed what I've been working on in the last video, but these are what's in the tote. I still want to, we'll go through them. Like, I want to work on them and finish them, and some of them I probably just frog. There's not many in here. So, yeah, let's just get started and I'll show you what I've got. Alright. So this one, first one, I don't have a picture of it, so if it's on Ravelry, but she's not the designer. She has a podcast, but she with all the commotion with Ravelry or whatever a while back, a couple of years ago, she's not on there anymore, so she sells her patterns elsewhere, I guess. I really don't remember, I'm sorry. So, it's called Keeping You in Stitches Shawl, U as EWE. She uses a Knit Picks palette yarns for this. And I decided I want to start it, and I'm sorry I don't have a picture, but if you like to go to my Ravelry page, to my projects, I do have that on there, and you can go see the pattern from her, where you get the patterns from. Like I said, I don't think she sells it on Ravelry, but it should take you somewhere else. But she does have a podcast. Her name is Katrina Workman, I believe. And she does have a YouTube channel. So I didn't get too far on this, but it's on a smaller, I started it and then I ripped it out and I started over again. So like I said, this has been on here for a while and I haven't picked it back up, and it's fairly, I would say, an easy project. I just need to get back on it because other things come up and I put it aside and don't pick it back up. So this is what I've got done on it so far. Yeah, I've had two colors on there. I believe it was one or two colors or two patterns on here, but then I ripped it out and started it over. So I do want to work on the shawl, but I need to pick it back up and work on it some more. So you can use, like any pattern, you can use your own color, but I like the colors she chose in her pattern. So color one is Knit Picks Palette Custard. There's the ball band for that one, and it's this color. The second one is Cimeline. I may not be saying that right. I don't know, it's blurry to me. I don't know if y'all can see that word. It's that color. The next one is Turmeric. The next one is Brass Heather. And I love it because it kind of reminds me of bees, like the colors of something like, I don't know, I'm weird, but it just reminded me of that. So here's all 4 of the colors together. So when I seen her shawl she has posted in the picture is got these colors. So I love the way she had it designed, color combo. So I wanted to use it. So this is the palette. So I do want to finish working on that, and it's living in this little basket that I got from the dollar store. You set that to the side. Yep, gotta put my index card back in there. I'm working it on size US 4 needles. Okay, what's next? What can I show you next? This one's a big one, but I'll show you in a minute. This one, I've decided I love Barbara Benson, knitwear designer, and I bought one of her books, Big Yarn Beautiful Lace Knits, 20 hat shawls, ponchos, and more with bulky yarn. So I did have quite a stash of bulky yarn, and with my destashing, I got rid of some of them. It was like 1 ball or 2 balls. It wasn't enough to do a project with. So anyway, I will pick this up, and I'll probably, go to the yarn shop and buy some yarn for future projects out of this. But I decided I wanted to work. You buy magazines or books, or pattern books and everything, and they sit on your shelf. So I decided, like in cross stitching, people do the magazine stitch alongs where they work the patterns out of the magazines. Well, I'm doing the same with knitting by doing the patterns in the books I buy. So I want to do this book and do all the patterns in it. Whether I keep it or not, I can always give it as gifts or whatever. So with this book, let's see. I'll go through it. It's got a lot of lace. I love her designs though, I really do. I did do Shoot the Moon shawl. I did it in a pink. It's also on my Ravelry page if you like to take a look at it. But yeah, I finished that one. I think I gifted it already. That was the first one. The second one is, I did some fingerless mitts, but I don't see them. It's not in this one. But I'm working on the asymmetrical balance scarf. So I've decided to pick up a book I had, some yarn I had. I'm working them on Clover number 9 5.5 millimeter double points, and I put a stopper on the bottom of them. But this is what I got so far. Very pretty. I love this yarn. I'm trying to find the ball band of it. The yarn fell apart and it's in my basket. I was trying to keep it all together so it won't knot up. But it's Lion Brands yarn scarfie. Here's the ball band. It's in the colorway black and hot pink. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this. Where it's going to color change as I work the scarf. Is that not? That's going to be a beautiful scarf, and I will definitely wear this one. So yeah, I just got to get it finished. It's really easy to knit up because you've just got the eyelets on this side. It's been a while since I picked it up, but to remember the pattern, but by the book. But yeah, I love this one. And that's what I got so far. I can't wait to see the rest of this worked up though. Ooh, it's so pretty. It makes me want to pick it up again and start working on it, doesn't it? Every time you look at something, you find something when you go through your stash of WIPs. Alright, the next one, the same with Barbara Benson. I got this book from Jen Lucas, knitwear designer, and this one is Stunning Stitches, 21 Shawls, Scarves, and Cows You've Loved to Knit. So with this one, I'll show you. I'm trying to remember what I knitted out of this one. I really don't remember. I think I did this cypress cow, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. I did know I went to the yarn shop and picked some yarn up, but I didn't pick up enough to do this one shawl in here. And I made it and gave it to Jasmine, and it just sit there, and it was just, to me, it was a fail. It really was. It was pretty colors, but I needed more yarn, and I just bonded it off and called it finished. But it's the Brampton shawl. But I did that one, and the colors was really pretty, so I may redo this one later with enough yarn, because I was a newbie, so I really didn't care for it after I finished it. Not the designer's fault of the pattern. It was my error of yarn choice. Not having enough yarn and nothing in my stash to use. Okay, so that one was that one. I started another one, I remember. And with me being a newbie, it was kind of difficult, and I didn't put like a, what do you call it? It's flown out of my mind. You put a string in it, or like a, if you have to rip it back, you got that string there to keep it from unraveling. But anyway, to work back, I can't remember the name of it. But this one's the one I'm working on, this one. My mama wanted me to make her a scarf, but one with the hood on it. So this is the one I found. Kelsey hooded scarf. That one right there. And it's got cables. And that's what's taking me so long, is doing cables. I'm slow at doing cables. And I started it, didn't like the yarn I used, so I went to the local yarn shop and bought different yarn to work this one in. But because of the cables, it takes me a long time to work on this one. So this one is Universal Yarn Fin. I'm guessing that's the colorway, I'm not sure. But here it is. It's like a bluish gray. I wasn't sure how many balls, I just got 3. I've got it in a Wonder Woman project bag, and I want to get this done so I can get the project bag back out in the circulation. Okay, I got this worked on. Some clover needles. Clover bamboo needles. Now, I'm not dishing this, I like it, but now that I'm using my Chagoos, I'd rather use everything on Chagoos. And it moves smooth. With the wood, it doesn't, it's not smooth. It does a snag, but it just doesn't move fluently for me to knit fast, in my opinion. And then there's my cable needle I've been looking for. And, oh, I forgot this. I won something from one knitting podcaster, and she sent me this little macaroon with some stitch markers in it, and I threw it in the bag, and I completely forgot about it. Every time I look in this bag, I remember, oh, that's where it was at. Oh, the inside of this bag, it's got this. I do not remember where I bought this from. But yeah, I really love it. There's no name on it. I was looking for the name. Yeah, there's no name on it. But 10 to 1 I got it from Etsy, because that's where I got most of them at. Okay, let's look at the project. What I got done. Like I'm telling y'all, this is like super slow, especially going through the long. Now I enjoy it. I'm trying to find the front and back. Okay, there's the front. Alright, here's my needle. Alright, so that's what I got done on it so far. And this yarn is very, I want to say mohair, but it's not mohair. I know it's not mohair. But it's acrylic 50% acrylic, 25% merino, superwash wool, and alpaca. So it's the alpaca. I'm not used to knitting with alpaca. And it kind of snags on my hand. I gotta make sure my hands are not dry. My hands stay dry a lot working with yarn and everything. So I gotta like moisturize my hand a lot. So anyway, but in the cables are awesome. But yeah, I've not even got to the hat, the hood yet. I see the project marker. Oh. You may be seeing it, but I got it too low. I can't see it. So it says, Live Happy, and it has my initials. And I do believe that was one of the gifts I got. It was gifted from a podcaster. Alright, so that's all I got done on that. And I do, like I said, I do want to finish it. I don't think I need that one. I'll throw you back in there. It's all hanging out in this tub, ready for me to work on again. Alright, the next one. I seen this pattern on a YouTuber, and it's a crochet pattern. I've gotten the pattern written out by hand because the video is a tutorial video, and all the words are written on the screen, so I had to hurry up and write it down, like watch it 100 times. So to be honest with you, let me see if I wrote down who the YouTuber was. I'm thinking I did because I looked it up. I looked at it, and I was talking to Josue about it. NOTIKALAND.com. So, if you could find that one. Crochet hook I'm using is C2.75 millimeter crochet hook. I'm using crochet thread. Oh, it's inside. Red Heart Classic Crochet Thread size 10. Colorway Natural. The reason why I picked this up, because my mom always wanted a tablecloth for her table. Don't tell her because it may not be done, because I'm still trying to figure out whether I want to finish it. So I'm going to show you what I got done on it. But it's taking squares and putting them together. So here's what I got done so far. So you take the squares and then you put the squares together. So here's one square by itself. To see what it looks like. I've lost my mojo on this. I don't know if I want to finish it. I might see if I can add some more to it and see how I feel about it. But she's got a big table, so it might take me a while. But it is pretty. I mean, really pretty. Once I block it, I mean, it'll open up and air out. But look at that. That is nice. Okay, I may finish it. Don't tell her though, because it might be another 10 years before she gets it. Okay, so yeah, that's a pretty one. I've got this in another bag I bought online. So that's why I need my bags back. Well, I can make some more, but still, this one's pretty. I've got it caught up on something. Oh, what is that? Oh, the sewing's messed up on it. That's why. That ain't me, homie. That ain't me. I just now realized that. Alright, let me see if I can stick my finger in there. Yeah, the sewing's messed up on it. Alright, this is the project bag. Very pretty. Alright, put that up. Alright, what's the next one? Having fun, y'all. Alright. I've got a pattern in my pattern book. I keep a binder with my patterns of long-term projects that I'm working on. And I need to start doing that again, but my printer's on the fritz right now. And I need to get a USB cable because it's a wireless printer and it's not picking up my Wi-Fi for some reason. So I got to pick up my USB cable at the store. Okay, this next one is Nora's Vintage Afghan. And I think I started this with Pearl Together on YouTube. channel, Pearl Together podcaster, and she does a lot of knit togethers. She's got tutorials on socks and different and she does interviews with different people. And I haven't watched her podcast in a while, but she was doing this, and she also did the Harvest cardigan knit along, and I started my cardigan before she did the knit along, and they're completely done. I didn't even know that. I'm going to talk about that one next anyway. So this is the Nora's Vintage Afghan. So each block has different stitching in it, and I really enjoy this, but I have to put, it's called a lifeline. I finally remember what it was on that other project. I have to put lifelines in it, each pattern repeat, because I would mess up and then I have to rip back. Mess up, rip back. So with this one, I have to put a lifeline in it for me to rip back and not lose all my stitches, or otherwise I have to start over, because this block I'm on now, I had to start back twice. Even with me putting a lifeline in it, for some reason I messed up again. But anyway, well, that's what it is. I decided to go to my local yarn shop and pick up some, I wanted to say it was Barocco. Yeah, Barocco. So I've decided to work this in Barocco. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find where I'm at. I'm trying to pick up the needle, and I just lost a stitch marker. I'll pick it up in a minute. So I'm using Barocco Comfort for this one. This is, the color's got numbers on them. Bear with me. I'm going to show you this. I think these two are together. Definitely, I have it 725. Yeah, these two are the same. Well, these are the 5 colors I choose, and there's one double color, but these are the 5 colors that I've chosen for this one. So when I need another color, I just go to the store and buy it or get it online. But yeah, right now I did the, oh wait, 701. Got 2 colors extra. 701, yeah. This is the first one. The first block I did, it was in 701. So here's the first block. I haven't blocked them out. I'm not going to block them out until I'm ready to, put them together. But that's the first block. Didn't have much problem with this one. Alright, if you want to know the colors, I'll tell you the colors. That one was 9701. This one is 9725. This one is 9703. This one is 9764. This one is 9727. That's my receipt. You don't need to see my receipt. I kept my receipt from the store in there. So that was the first one. And then the second one is where I had to rip back. See? I have a ball of mess. I'm doing it in this color. Give me a second. It's all tangled up because when I ripped it out the last time. I got a cable needle in it too. There's my other cable needle. Oh, it's going to take me about 5 minutes to get it off the needle. Or the cord. Alright, so this is the second one. Started. That's all I've done. Because I've ripped this back 3 times. I had it half done. Then I had it 3/4 done. And then now it's back to 1 pattern repeat after the garter border. So yeah, I've got to wind up all this yarn back on this ball, it seems. I should have done it when I first done it, but I didn't. But yeah. So let me go back to the pattern page. My earring got stuck on my sweater. Alright. This one, I'm so behind. And it has 20 squares. I need to start picking this one up. I really like it. It's very challenging to me because it has cables. And I really need to pick it back up. It has graphs. Okay, I'll show you. Let's see. It won't be too much. Like, there's graphs. And it's also a written pattern. So that's why I keep it in my notebook in page protectors, because I work on them and I'll show you what I do. You're probably not going to see it, but there's a washi tape right here. I use washi tape to mark where I'm stitching at and move it down. That way I remember where I'm at on this. So right now it's marked where I'm at on square 2. And I even marked the page where it's easier for me to get to, like a page tab. I've got that one in here, and then I got the next one. I got the pattern for the sock head hat, which I want to do another one. I made Jasmine the sock head hat. Forgot to take a picture of it. Gave it to Jasmine. I've got like a picture on Ravelry that has like this much done of the hat and brim. Like probably that much. And I gave it to Jasmine. I've never seen it again. She's never worn it. I don't know where she's put it at. And I'm crying because I would rather wear it myself. You know, but it happens. Oh well. But I definitely want to make one for myself, and I will make one here sometime this year. But I got the pattern in here. So the other pattern, let me look. I got the Afghan in here, and then I'll talk about this one. This one is the Andrea Mallory's of DreamReneeKnits.com. This is her Find Your Fade. There's my washi tape and a stitch marker that I keep in this book for the projects. So this is Find Your Fade. Let me find another picture that doesn't have a pattern on it. Well, this one has a pattern, but it's not much on it. So here's what it will look like. All worked out, long and beautiful, I swear. Alright, so that one's that, and I haven't picked this up in a while. And I need to get this one finished so I can, to me in my brain, I need to get this one done before I start doing the Stephen West. Because it's going to be both the same size, a huge shawl. So I told myself yesterday, you cannot do anything else do the shawl, the Stephen West, until you get this shawl done. So I have it in a basket, in a project bag. I took it to work yesterday. I didn't have time to work on it. I have like an hour before it starts getting busy in the morning because I did day shift yesterday. So while I was sitting there, I said, well, I'll just knit a couple of rows. Then I realized where I was at on the pattern, and I'm almost done. I'm like, today I picked it up again, and I have did the color melting on the second to last color that I have, because it calls for 5 to 6 colors, maybe 7, but anyway, I'm doing it in 6 colors. So I'm on the second to the last color, and then with the last color I'm going to do the rest of the shawl with the last color. So I'm going to show you the pretty colors. All of them is done in Dream. Let me pull it out. They're all done in dreamincolorYarn.com. like this one's in Jilly, and the colorway is Shy 733. I got them balled up, and I put them in the thing in there. So this one is Shy, Jilly based, I guess you'd call it. The next one is, that one's color A, this one's color B, and this was in Jocelyn, and this is in the Smushy with Cashmere base. Very pretty. So we got the colors. Oh, you can't see it sitting there. And then I got this one. These are the colors I've already got done in the shawl. So this one is Smushy Gold, Color in Life, Dream in Color. And the colorway is, it's a Sparkler 510. You see the Selena in that one? Goodness, this one's pretty too. And this is all what's left over after I've already finished the color. Okay, you're ready for it. I'm going to show you in a minute. Hold on, I'm going to show you. I'll finish showing you the colors first. Our next one is the Squishy with Cashmere, color D, Velvet Port. I've just added this color on. It's color E. It's color E's like the color in my shawl. Wineberry 731. These two are kind of close, but not close. This one's a darker colors in it, and it's got some black in it. So this is Squishy Gold, Color in Life, Wineberry 731. And I just added this on today. And this one's the last color, and I couldn't find black and Squishy at the time. So I wanted to take the black out of this one to put in, so that'd be the next one. So this one is, let me pull it out. I haven't put it in yet. Knit and Fiber Creations, Yarns, Knit and Fibers. The Grimm inspired by Harry Potter. So the colorway is the Grimm. Deuces Silver Glitter, 2-ply fingering weight, 75/25 Super Wash Merino Nylon and Silver Selena. And you can find them, Knit and Fiber Creations, on Etsy. I got it from my local yarn dealer, yarn shop. So that's where I got it at. I'm trying to stick the tag back in there. But yeah, that's what I got it there. So that'll be the last color. So let me show you my progress. Let's see. I'm trying to find the beginning stitch marker. Alright, so this is, oh, it's going to be hard to hold. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, y'all. You see it? Look at that. So it color fading. Oh, I'm so happy. And then I'm working on the color fade in the garter, adding the next color. Then you have the lace pattern, the eyelet pattern, then the garter. Right here is where they're turning it, so that's why it looks like that. Very pretty. I just love it. But yeah, my Find Your Fade by Andrea Mallory. May not be saying her name right. But that's what I got done on it, and I'm almost done. Cannot wait. I'm going to stick this back in here and work on it some more this evening at work, which I got to hurry up with the video and finish getting ready for work. So yeah, the colors that I'm done with are here. So I got all these colors left, and whatever I get done with this, I'm thinking about doing something else to use these colors up. Maybe a fade, another fade with these colors. So I'm thinking if anybody's got any suggestions for me, I'm thinking maybe like a cow. I'm thinking about something that Helen Stewart has. She uses Advent minis, but I'm thinking, what if I do it in this and do the color down? But then I think, no, maybe another different shawl with a fade. there's 5 balls. Wait, 6. What if I take it and make me a sweater, top down sweater in it, and a fade? And if I need extra colors, I can just buy some more black for the bottom. Because I like to have like enough room on the bottom to hide my belly, and I'm thinking black might like camouflage that, because I wear a lot of black pants to work and everything. Beside the point. But anyway, I thought maybe if I need, like, put all these colors down. I know the second to the last purple is not, the third one, the 4th color, I know that one's probably not going to have much to it, and I don't want to buy another one. I want to use what I got. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead and between the last colors, it might not have much colors left, but if I have to add another black in it, I can go buy some black. Or maybe some gray. What do you think? Maybe not gray. Or maybe add another color in between the black and the other one that I'm running low on, which means I'd have to buy some more. But anyway, that's a suggestion. Maybe make a fade sweater for myself by using what I have. And if I have to get something else to go with it, then so be it. I'll find something to fade in it where I need it and see how it goes. I think that's what I may do with the leftovers. So I'm going to set that in here with the red. Well, no, right here. Okay, so I showed you that one. Showed you everything in the book. Let me put my basket back up. Alright, that's done with my tote. I got one more to show you because I'm contemplating on frogging it. And I really do think I want to frog it. But we'll show you. Yarn Bee Sleek. Well, I guess I could pick out a better thing. Tape rip that out. Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. This is soft and sleek low peel fiber in the pumpkin spice colorway. I've done 3-4 balls so far. Yeah. Working on, that's not even on there, so I'm not going to say that. I'll be lying. Yeah, 4 balls. This is a huge one. Because I'm big. This is the Harvest Cardigan by Tin Can Knits. I'm really on the fence of whether I want to finish it or not. Because I want my cables back in stash. But after looking at it now, I did pick it up a couple of weeks ago and did some stitching in it. But purling makes my hand hurt and it cramps. So there's a lot of purling, and it is my first cardigan or any kind of knitwear that I'm making for myself. And I don't know if I'm not in it no more. I'm not crazy about it anymore. But then after looking at it now, I don't know. Maybe I'll finish it. But here it is. My thing is, I've got to finish the body and then put the garter board in, ribbing at the bottom, and then do the sleeves because I haven't done the sleeves yet. I did this in a bigger size and then I lost some weight. Not a lot of weight, but a little bit of weight, but still. I'm thinking if I block this, it may get bigger. So I'm wondering if I should just stop now and do it. But let me see if I could put this on and see how long it is. Give me a minute. Alright, so I'm back. So this is the Harvest Cardigan. I put it on to show you. I'm trying to get that string out of the way. So here it is on me. And once I block it, I know that's not going to give me problems. See, I'm new at knitting, so these little blemishes right here from increasing and decreasing, it's wrinkled because it's been in my bag for a couple of years. So here it is fitting on me. It's a little warm. But I know if I block it, it'll stretch that out. You're not going to see that. Here's the arms. And I think that's a good there. Good here. I can do my arms. But the thing is I'm worried about, let me, if I can move it down, is it long enough? Let's see. I think that's long enough that I can go ahead and do the garter ribbing at the bottom. I believe it is the same as this, the garter. Go ahead and start that and be done with it. And then I can start doing my sleeves. I think I made my decision. It's on my blocker, so that's why it's looking like that. But looking at this part, and then once it's off the blockers, see, it's covering my behind. So if I'm working a 3-inch garter on the bottom, I think that'd be good. And I like to have it where it's covering my love handle right here. So yeah, I think it's done. I think it's ready for I think it's ready to be finished. What do y'all think? I'm sorry, I'm wrapped around some yarn. I've got the ball hanging on it and I'm wrapped up in it. But anyway, I think I'm done with that one.